During an anxiety attack, did you ever have the feeling that you were suffocating and perhaps even your hands, lips or feet became tingly and numb? If yes, then it's very likely that you tend to hyperventilate during extreme stress situations. This video is all about what causes hyperventilation and what you can do to get yourself out of this uncomfortable situation, or even prevent it in the first place. Hyperventilation is a type of breathing that is very fast and shallow. In 95% of cases, it is brought on by mental strain, especially through emotions such as anger, fear, and worries. When we start to hyperventilate, we start breathing with our chest instead of our diaphragm. This sort of breathing causes your blood oxygen levels to rise and dramatically decreases the carbon dioxide levels. Back in the day, this stress response kicked in to prepare your body to either fight or flee from a dangerous situation. The fast breathing made sure to supply your muscle with enough oxygen and energy for optimal performance. But nowadays, when stress is usually not caused by something that we physically need to deal with, our ancient stress response reacts the same way it always has. It cannot differentiate between an actual threat to our well-being or just daily stress. Hyperventilation can also cause plenty of other scary symptoms, which can create even more anxiety. And down goes the spiral. So let's list up the most common symptoms that can be a result of your wrong breathing. Hyperventilation can cause breathlessness, blurry or distorted vision, tingling and numbness in any body part, a choking sensation, lightheadedness, dizziness, faint feeling, rapid heartbeat, chest pain, stomach aches, muscle tension, fear of going crazy, derealization, muscle twitching, muscle cramping, fatigue, and so many more. As you can see, just this list covers a huge chunk of the most common anxiety symptoms. But always keep in mind that even if they do feel unpleasant and dangerous, you can rest assured that hyperventilation will not cause any lasting harm on your body. When your breathing normalizes, all symptoms will subside within 2 to 3 minutes. But of course, it is still a very unpleasant state to be in, and you obviously want to stop it right away. So here are 2 tips on how to go on about this. Number 1. Carry a paper bag with you, and every time you feel that you're hyperventilating, cover your nose and mouth and start breathing into the bag. I know it will look ridiculous, but it is very effective. By breathing into the paper bag, you do not breathe in as much oxygen, but instead more carbon dioxide. This will increase your blood carbon dioxide levels and your breathing will slowly normalize. If you do not have a paper bag with you, or are in a situation where it's impossible for you to do so, you can just take your hand, cover your mouth and nose, and breathe into your hand. Tip number 2. This should be your go-to procedure to combat any hyperventilation. You can start doing this right from when you start feeling anxiety creeping up, and so can even avoid hyperventilating altogether. Take your hand and lay it flat on your belly. About 2 centimeters under your belly button should be the ideal position. Now inhale through your nose and imagine how the air you breathe in slowly flows down all the way to your hand. Feel how your hand is being lifted by the air you breathe in. Now slowly exhale through your mouth and concentrate on how your hand slowly sinks. Repeat till your breathing normalizes. Doing this exercise forces you to take deep, slow breath with your diaphragm, which will not only reset the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide, but also reduce your heart rate and blood pressure. I know for some of you this can be very difficult to do, because you might feel that you are choking and are in urgent need for air, but you must always keep in mind that the exact opposite is actually happening here. Try practicing this breathing technique at least 3 times a day, and ideally when you're not in any sort of stress. Once you get the hang of it, it will be your ideal tool to deal with your hyperventilation and reducing anxiety altogether. Thanks for watching guys, and if you want to watch more videos just like this one, please subscribe to the channel. And a like is of course always appreciated.